How is Esperanto easier? First, the spelling is phonetic. So once you have learned all the sounds that exist in Esperanto, you can spell. You don't have the same problems you have in English or French, for example. Grammatical rules have no exceptions. To make the plural, you add the letter J, and that's valid for every single noun in the language.
Pomo,
Is an apple.
pomoi,
Is apples. Verbs in the present tense end with s, in the past with is, and os for the future.
mi lernas,
Means I learn.
mi lernis,
I learned. And
mi lernos,
I will learn. That one sentence was enough to teach you to conjugate any Esperanto verb in those three tenses. Vocabulary doesn't take long to learn. Many European people recognize lots of words, but there is another extremely important reason why vocabulary can be learnt much faster than in other languages, and that helps people from any linguistic background. Esperanto makes a very wide use of prefixes and suffixes, and that reduces considerably the number of words you have to memorize. One prefix, for example, is
mal,
that means the opposite. So Esperanto doesn't need two words to say open and close. It just needs one. It doesn't need two words to say short and long, etc. An example of a suffix is
ejo,
which means the place where. In Esperanto, we don't need a word for school. School is a place where you learn. That is,
lernejo,
a swimming pool is a place where you swim. That is,
naĝejo,
how do you say a hospital in Esperanto?
sana,
Means in good health.
malsana,
Means sick.
ulo,
Is a suffix for a person.
malsanulo,
Is a sick person. A hospital is a place for sick people. Therefore, it is called in Esperanto.
malsanulejo.
Esperanto is a bit like Lego. With a limited amount of elements, you can build an infinity of words. So how long does it take to learn Esperanto? On average, about 200 hours. For a Chinese person, it might take 40 hours longer than for a French person, for example, as French people will recognize more vocabulary straight away than an Asian person. But if you compare it with English, there is a giant difference. A Chinese person who has spent 2,000 hours studying English, and let's say 240 hours studying Esperanto, usually speaks Esperanto better than he speaks English.